Hello everyone. Today, I'm going to show you an incredible trick, transforming this ordinary worn-out angle grinder into a powerful, compact welding machine. You might think it's only good for grinding, but I'll demonstrate how to give it a completely new, surprising purpose. It was completely broken. Now that it's disconnected, we can proceed. You might be wondering what exactly I'm going to turn this into, but trust me, the result will be quite useful. I'm applying some WD-40 around the connections and seams of the grinder head. This helps to loosen any rust or grime that has built up over time, making it easier to disassemble. After spraying, I'll give it a good wipe down with a cloth to remove any surface dirt, preparing it for the internal work. Now, it's time to open up the grinder head. I'm carefully removing the screws that hold the casing together. It's crucial to be gentle here to avoid stripping the screws or damaging the plastic housing. Once the screws are out, I can separate the housing and expose the gears and internal mechanisms. This gives me access to the components that need attention. Next, I'm working on the main body of the grinder. I'm using an electric screwdriver to quickly remove all the screws securing the casing. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. This old power cable is completely detached, as it's beyond repair and needs to be fully replaced. With the casing open, I'm now disconnecting the power cord from the internal wiring. We won't be needing the original power cord or some of these components for our new welding machine. Safety first, so I'm making sure all connections are properly isolated. I'm taking out the motor assembly and all the old wiring to completely gut the internal space, making room for our new components. I'm using a hammer and a screwdriver to carefully separate the internal parts from the main casing. With the components removed, it's time for some serious cleaning. I'm cleaning the motor itself with WD-40 and a cloth, removing years of accumulated dust and grime. A clean motor runs more efficiently and helps identify any underlying issues. After the spray, I'll wipe it down until it gleams. We want these parts to be pristine for our new build. Next, I'm taking a section of PVC pipe. This will form the core of our new device. I'm drilling 2 holes through both ends of it. This hole will be essential for connecting our electrical wiring, which will eventually become one of our welding electrodes. Precision is key here. I'm now wrapping this coil of copper wire around the PVC pipe, creating an electromagnet. The more turns, the stronger the magnetic field, which is essential for our welding function. I'll secure the ends by twisting them tightly. I'm using pliers to ensure a tight, secure connection because loose connections can lead to inefficiency or even dangerous short circuits. This direct current setup is crucial for our new welding function. This is going to be the heart of our DIY welder. I'm securing the wiring on the motor with electrical tape for insulation and protection. This provides a robust and insulated enclosure for the connections. After that, I'm using a hot glue gun to seal everything up, preventing any movement or accidental disconnections. This will prevent any short circuits and provide stability to the components. Hot glue is a great tool for securing DIY electrical projects. I'm now focusing on preparing the smaller red and white electrical wires. These will form the secondary winding of our homemade transformer. I'm stripping the ends and carefully twisting them together to ensure good electrical contact. This part requires patience to get the connections just right. It's like building a miniature electrical network inside. I'm twisting the wires together securely to maximize conductivity and minimize resistance. Once connected, each joint is carefully wrapped with electrical tape, providing essential insulation and preventing any short circuits within the casing. Safety first, always. If you find this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. I repeat the same with the remaining 2 red and white wires. A firm and secure connection makes for a better soldering process. Now, the moment of truth for reassembly. I'm carefully placing the newly wired motor and transformer assembly back into the red casing of the angle grinder. It's like a puzzle, ensuring all the wires are tucked in neatly and nothing is pinched. I then secure the casing back together with screws, making sure every point is tightened down to keep the internal components stable and protected. I'm continuing to secure all the casing components with screws, ensuring a solid and stable housing for our modified tool. Here's the new portable power unit, made from an old casing. I'm wiring in a switch, carefully stripping the wires and connecting them to control the power. Then, for the new power input, I'm attaching the prongs of a new plug to the ends of the wires that will supply power. This allows for safe and convenient operation of our new device. Once the switches are installed, I close up the white casing, making sure all wires are tucked away, and then secure it with screws. I'm now wiring the main power switch into the red plastic casing. It's important for safety and ease of use. I'm stripping the wires, connecting them to the terminals of the switch, and making sure the connections are tight. I'm also attaching alligator clips to the ends of the wires. These will be our connections to the power source and the welding rods. Precision here is key. After securing the alligator clip securely, I used pliers to straighten the end of the clip to make it easier to attach the welding rod. Next, I'm connecting the output wires, more robust crocodile clips. These clips are designed to handle the higher current output for welding and will securely hold our welding material. I'm ensuring a solid connection that can withstand the forces of welding. To prepare for the welding process, I prepare a regular power plug and a light bulb. When I turn on the switch, the light bulb lights up immediately. Stable power source suitable for the welding process. Finally, I'm attaching a standard electrical plug to the input power wire. This will allow us to connect our homemade welding machine to a regular power outlet. I'm double-checking all the wiring to make sure it's correct and safe. At one end of the alligator clip, I connect the iron that needs to be soldered. This is the ground wire. The other alligator clip, I add a soldering iron to complete the circuit. I'm now demonstrating its welding capability by joining two pieces of metal. Watch what happens when I touch the metal rod to this piece of scrap metal. See those sparks? That's the concentrated energy in action. You can see the intense heat and sparks as the metals fuse together. The metal instantly heats up and begins to melt, demonstrating the incredible power of this DIY welding tool. This is truly amazing. And there you have it, our incredible multifunctional welding tool, made from a simple old angle grinder. This DIY device proves that with a little creativity and ingenuity, you can achieve amazing things and give new life to old objects. A quick tap with a hammer helps to reinforce the weld, and then I use a wire brush to clean it up, revealing a strong, solid joint. This homemade tool is quite powerful and incredibly effective. And there you have it, our old angle grinder, completely repurposed into a versatile, portable welding station. This project demonstrates that with a creative mindset and a willingness to tinker, you can achieve amazing things and save valuable tools from the scrap heap. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.